In 2008, a single missing semicolon in a database script triggered a 3-day total outage at Netflix. To prevent another complete collapse, they spent years deconstructing their expansive software system into over 700 independent components called microservices. Yet in 2023, Amazon Prime Video moved in the opposite direction. They abandoned their microservice architecture to merge everything back into a single system, a move that reduced their cloud infrastructure costs by 90%. This contradiction highlights the central question of modern system design. Sriram Gopalan's Bridge the Gap decodes why world-class engineering teams make such diametrically opposed choices. Software architecture is governed by the specific organizational problems a business needs to solve today, rather than a universal standard of better code. Technical leaders call this a monolith. Like a classic department store, login, billing, and search share one environment. This makes data transfer instantaneous, but it creates a single point of failure. If search crashes, the entire store evacuates, pulling every service offline. Growth brings another complication. Renovating the jewelry section means closing the whole store. For engineers, this means taking the entire application down just to release a single new feature. While computers process monoliths efficiently, the shared environment eventually traps human teams in a cycle of coordination and delays. Microservices provide the alternative, the shopping mall architecture. Here, the department store is broken into 500 small, independent boutiques. These boutiques communicate through APIs. In this model, the hallway acts as the routing layer that connects the independent login, billing, and search stores. This design supports the two-pizza team rule. A team small enough to be fed by 2 pizzas can own their boutique entirely, renovating and updating their service without needing to coordinate with the rest of the mall. Failure is now isolated. If the billing store on the left floods and closes, the login and search teams remain green. Users can still browse products, even if they can't pay for them yet. Microservices act as a solution for human coordination, allowing large engineering organizations to ship code without global interruptions. Many managers assume this move automatically improves performance, but as this comparison shows, microservices are often slower for the end user. In a monolith, data moves through the same building. In a mall, it has to physically walk down the hallway. This is the network tax, the latency introduced when data travels over an unreliable network to get from store to store. At scale, this creates a web of thousands of connections. Every data packet needs security, rolling, and monitoring, leading to bottlenecks as the network struggles to keep up. To manage the plumbing, companies deploy a service mesh. This infrastructure layer acts like a dedicated traffic cop, transparently routing and securing the communication between hundreds of different nodes. They also implement circuit breakers. If a specific service fails repeatedly, the system cuts off the connection to prevent a backlog from paralyzing the rest of the network hallways. Netflix justified the complexity of the mall because of their organizational scale. Amazon Prime Video and Segment moved back to the department store because the network tax offset the benefits for their specific use cases. Adopting microservices before a team is large enough to require them results in a high operational tax for a benefit that never arrives. Microservices function as a tool for organizing people, rather than a method for optimizing computer performance. Choosing this path means trading away operational simplicity to buy organizational speed. To evaluate your current strategy, ask, are we coordinating or coding? If teams spend their entire week aligning API contracts instead of shipping features, the mall is too big for the team. Next, verify the visibility. Can we trace a request? Tracking a single user error as it jumps across 10 independent services is the minimum requirement for a healthy distributed system. A safe default is to start with a monolith. The time to break it apart arrives only when the team, not the code, becomes too large to manage. A technical architecture is a reflection of a company's org chart. Scan the code to see how Bridge the Gap helps you master these pivotal decisions, and subscribe for more technical insights.